Handcrafted and American made right here in the USA. B Pro Kennels is bringing you a premium built dog box unlike anything you've ever seen before. Built from a full tube frame, aluminum powder coated shell, built-in lockable storage, and oh, did you forget to charge those dog collars before you left? No worries, B Pro has you covered with their built-in solar panel and battery bank to take care of all your charging needs while out on the road chasing birds this fall. Give them a serious look at bprokennels.com. All good things start with a solid foundation. At Final Rise, all 3 of their premium Upland vests are built around the foundational waist belt to provide you all-day comfort and endless customization. With a secure waist belt and a thin, high-quality shoulder harness, which sits perfectly along the back, holding everything in place. Durable, premium Upland gear made here in my neighboring state of Heber, Utah. Check them out at finalrise.com. Also, be sure to check out the brand new Sidekick vest, which is the perfect ultra light, ultra minimalistic vest that you'll be rocking in the hills this season. You're listening to The Upland Rookie, a podcast presented by Upland Brits. This podcast is also sponsored by Anook Shook Professional Dog Food and Trinity Bretons, home of the Epinol Breton. Hey, what's going on, everyone, and welcome to episode 1 of Tailgate Talk with Jeremy. That's right. We are putting out a bonus episode here. We're going to be trying this for I don't know how long, but catching up with my good friend Jeremy Lowry. These are going to be short and sweet episodes, checking in about our week, catching up with, hey, what are we doing with dog training, with life, family, kids, work, gear, hunts coming up, like what are we looking forward to? And so Jeremy and I are going to be doing this I think every other week as of right now, so you can look forward to those every other week. We'll see if everyone likes them or if anyone likes them, and we'll go from there. So Jeremy, thank you for being a good sport and giving this a try here on the podcast. So again, episode 1 of Tailgate Talk with Jeremy Lowry. Again, these are going to be short and sweet. Today's episode, we're just catching up on spring training and trialing and catching up with life with Jeremy. And each week we may start unpacking a topic, and so that's where I need your guys' help. If there's a topic, an idea, a thought, a question that you'd like Jeremy and I to discuss or unpack, please shoot me a message on Instagram, and Jeremy and I will maybe tackle it on the podcast. And this is unscripted. I'm not sending him an outline or questions before. These are just 2 friends catching up and talking bird dogs. So hope you guys enjoy. Take care.
No. Well, maybe.
Oh God, this is a terrible idea.
Yeah, well, it's weird because I have my brother here, and recording a podcast with someone else in the room feels really weird.
Do you feel a little vulnerable right now?
A little bit.
I mean, it's okay.
I already get high anxiety from doing podcasts.
Well, this is your second one, though.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, it's Penny.
Everybody.
It's Penny girl. Hey, show me Penny.
Penny here.
Well, more importantly, show her me.
Thanks.
Penny.
Pay attention.
Hey, she can't hear because the headphones are not in her ears.
Oh, here. All right, there you go.
Penny girl, what's up, baby? She doesn't even remember me.
Yeah, you have to come back and remind her.
Golly, she's gotten so big and so cute.
Yeah, she's chunky. I can't run her as much.
I didn't mean fat. I mean, you took it that way.
I think she's fat. Everyone else says she's not, but I think she's fat.
Oh my God.
But I don't run her as much as I run Banks because
you don't love her as much?
Well, no, she's got that bum leg.
So you just don't love her as much, is that right?
Yeah, I need another setter. Brittany's, I don't know why people buy Brittany's.
All right, this is going to be, I'm going to cut this thing short, and we're going to move on.
Cool.
Good talking with you, man.
Wait, but is that it?
Yeah, that was it.
Just that?
No, you son of a... Dude, we're already recording. You know that, right?
No, I don't know.
We're rolling, baby. We are just rolling. This is... So all right, let's get a little more formal. Are you ready? Are you inside finally?
Yeah, I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
God almighty. I never heard so much wind noise in my life.
Do you hear it now?
No. Well, you're inside now.
Oh, well, then we're good.
Oh, my God. I can't, dude. I just can't.
It's been a long day.
What? For both of us, I guess.
Yeah, well, it's been a long couple weeks. But
well, all right. So before we go any further, or before we kill each other, we're gonna catch everyone up. So everyone, this is Jeremy Lowry. Jeremy, this is your third time. Can you believe that? Back on the podcast?
Yeah, I can't believe I got talked into doing it 3 times.
Well, the first time I kind of had to like twist your arm the first time. You were my first episode, is that right?
Yep.
Very first one. And I mean, I thought you did great. People seemed to like it. I only got a couple small complaints. It was fine.
I'm surprised it was only a couple.
Well, I may be exaggerating a little bit. So I mean, that episode turned out really good. It was super fun to get to know you. Do you remember our phone call right before you came on that first podcast?
Yeah, practice run, that one.
Yeah, the practice. Yes, because you wanted to do a practice run. You're like, hey, I don't know, it was you or me. Or like, hey, can we talk on the phone? And after that phone call, I was like, I don't know how this is gonna go.
That's funny. I thought the same thing.
Oh, I know you did. So then the second time, I basically cornered you when we were hunting in North Dakota last year, and I said, hey, let's do like a recap of our
that
hunt.
One wasn't too bad.
It wasn't bad, but we were both beat. I mean, we were dead tired. Yeah. We just came back from a long. I don't know if that was our third or fourth day, but I know I was tired. You were like, you were like glazed over.
Yeah, that one I meant it wasn't so bad as that first podcast. I was so nervous. I don't like doing public speaking or But once you get rolling in bird dogs and stuff, it gets pretty fluent and not so bad.
Yeah, it really does. So anyways, so this is Tailgate Talk with Jeremy. Jeremy, I know you've agreed to do this with me for basically till we're not going to do it anymore. So we don't know if this is going to be a weekly thing, a bi-weekly thing, quarterly.
So make sure if you don't like it, you let us know so I don't have to do it any longer.
Yes. So this is settle in, everyone. I think you promised me 2. We're gonna try it with 2. Cool. 2 Tailgate Talks with Jeremy, and then we're gonna kind of assess, get some feedback from the listeners, and we'll see if we keep this up or not. But cool. But thank you for doing it. We
Absolutely.
are literally.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. What are you drinking right there?
It's like I couldn't tell you. Some weird. They taste like grass clippings from the gas station.
I might have to put this one on YouTube. If people could see what I just witnessed.
You think I was doing shots?
Well, you picked it up with your 2, like your what's this finger called? The index?
Index, yeah.
You picked it up with your index finger and your thumb.
Oh, to twist the cap off.
But you drank it like that. You drank it like a freaking teacup.
Well, old habits die hard, I guess.
Oh, God.
So
I don't even
this
know.
Isn't Tailgate Talk with Jeremy. It's rag on Jeremy Fridays or what?
Dude, it's just so easy. You know that.
Yeah.
It's just so easy. Okay, we're going to get into more like just catching up on dogs and training and just how your summer's been so far. That's kind of the point of this, catching up on, again, things hunting related, not just you and I shooting a shit about other stuff. But I do have to ask one more thing. Did you not know that 7-Eleven Day is like a week-long thing now?
Well, for one, I've never lived in a place with 7-Eleven. And 2, I just assumed it would be on July 11th. So,
well, you need to, I don't know, read the newspaper maybe, because it's about a week-long.
What's a newspaper?
Oh, God. I can't. It's about a week-long event now. It's an event, man. So free Slurpees You have to have a 7-Eleven's reward account, so sign up for one of those.
That's where they get you.
Hey, it's okay. I got a free my free Coke Slurpee here. Check out this baby. I got 4 of them for free. Me and my 3 older kids. So
nice. You go there every day now, or what?
Well, we're going to until 7-Eleven day's over.
Then they're too expensive, like everything else, or what?
Markup. The markup's crazy.
I bet.
Okay, we're gonna get in. How have you been, man? How's Jeremy been?
Busy, good and busy. Just trialing and work. Work's been. I don't know how oil's picking up, but it seems to be picking up. So we've been pretty busy out here in North Dakota.
That's good.
Just moved. So.
That's awesome. Yeah, you moved out to, kind of the country area now, right? You're out.
Yeah. So remember
property.
Remember that field that Gage pretty much it's Gage tore it up that one day, and we shot North Dakota limit and went to Montana.
Oh yeah.
I'm less than 2 miles from there.
No way.
Yeah, that's my back.
Man.
That's basically my backyard now. So.
Oh, that's sick.
Yep.
Well, good for you, man. Get a little property around you and get those dogs running. That's awesome.
Heck yeah.
Oh, that's good, man. That's good. Good for you. So yeah, how was the spring for you? Did you do any trials with Banks?
So we had a rocky start. Everyone
tell me about it.
Everyone, all the old timers, he's a really great dog, lots of potential. I don't know if I'd rush it. I'd just take your time, get him where you want him. I was like, nah, this dog's solid, coming off a really good first puppy season. And his first trial,
sorry, real quick, that was true. I mean, I've seen him run when he was a pup, and he was on fire. He had a really good season.
And the first trial didn't go too bad. We didn't get no placements. We had to clean up a couple things like steps on birds. He's pretty steady now, but his retrieve was almost non-existent. He'd grab the bird and go find the nearest water hole and go hang out with it, where he knew I'd have to get my feet wet to go get him. And so that's getting better too. But the second trial, we'd worked on all that thing, the 2 weeks between whatever. And I felt even more confident going into the next one. All hell broke loose. Oh, no. That dog was in the next county. He was just like, later. Then the only way I caught him is he went on point in a cattail slough out of bounds, way out of bounds. And he had a pheasant on point. Didn't move a muscle. Made me so mad because that's why he got DQ'd. He held that point just beautifully, and I walked up, put a leash on him, and I was like, I just want to be so mad, but that was a nice point, buddy. You can't be mad at that, man. That's awesome. Yeah. I wasn't awesome at the time. It was like 85 degrees and 20 minutes into a brace.
How far away was he when you finally got him?
Oh, shoot. A couple hundred yards. And a Nasser field's only 40 acres, I think.
I think 40.
Yeah, I was on the far end. He went to the other end, and then it was probably another 100 yards. So it was a little hike.
Dang, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of banks and cattail sloughs, do you remember the duck he pointed on? Might have been like our first or second walk in North Dakota last year. Remember that?
Where we shot the huns?
Yeah, we shot the huns, and there was that little pond, or not pond. It was like a little
slough. Yeah,
but there was a couple ducks there, and he came up on those mallards,
and he just dove into the water.
That was awesome.
Didn't Gage, or was that Banks that tripped over one of them? Like they were running in, and one of them tripped, and then Banks went plowing into the water. Yeah, that was fun, man. I can't wait to get back out there with you.
That was so good, man. It'll be fun. Well, that's awesome. I mean, it sounds like trial season. I mean, it sounds like some experience at least, right?
Oh yeah.
Whether it's positive or negative.
We pulled them from the rest of the season. We're gonna keep working, and it's getting a lot better. But we're gonna hit her hard next year.
That's awesome. So, are you gonna do anything in the fall, or just focus on wild birds?
Probably just focus. I'm gonna try to shoot less birds he doesn't earn, Yeah. But then again, his pointing isn't really my issue. It's the retrieve. So we've been hitting the force fetch table, which he does great. He does great on the table.
That's awesome.
Until you shoot a bird, and then it's like, I don't want to jinx it, but the last 4 retrieves birds I shot for him, they all came right back. But I'm not getting my hopes up yet.
Yeah, it's a progress for sure.
Yeah.
How's my Penny girl doing?
Penny, she's just kicking back, being cool. I was looking for her. I don't see where she went, but no, she's been good.
Like, peace out.
Yeah, I don't trial her out for obvious reasons that you've witnessed yourself, but
dude, she'd make a great trial dog. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she would if I got her broke, but she's going on 6 and very stuck in her.
Hell of a nose though on her.
Oh yeah, she can chase 100 birds out of a field quicker than you could blink your eyes.
Oh, she's a good little dog.
Yeah.
Hey, what? And I'm not trying to pick on you here, but boy, can you tell me what you remind everyone? We talked about this, I think. What do you do for your dog's birthdays?
Me? Oh, well, it's not like you. I don't get the whole litter together and go over to the breeder's house with hats, but sometimes I like to cook them a nice steak, and I did bake a cake once or twice.
Once or twice?
Yeah. Well, she quit eating it, so either I can't even cook dog food, or she just wasn't into cake. So I just cook steaks now.
I mean, did you ask her what she wanted?
Yeah, but it's the darndest thing where I don't speak dog, Thanks for asking.
I'm just gonna leave that. I'm just gonna leave that hanging there for a little bit.
And I don't buy you not picking on me for 1 second.
Oh, dude. So I just got back from Cabela's.
Fun.
Picking up my new shotgun.
Got a little less money now and then, huh?
You got a little less money. Yeah, definitely a little bit. Yeah, it was a long experience, but I'm excited. It's sitting right behind me. It's like I got my new gun.
Yeah.
Well, the reason I brought this up, crazy story. I'm going to share with you on the podcast. Crazy story. The guy who was helping me do the background check, he said. Anyways, there's some pre-story I'm going to leave out, but then I'll get into the meat and potatoes.
Nice.
He said there was another Cabela's, not their store, that had a guy who brought his shotgun in or rifle to get some work done. I think he was having the scope mounted or something. Dropped it off, but then didn't return the same day to pick it up. So by law, Cabela's has to then, at the end of the day, if you don't pick your shotgun up or your gun up, they have to put it back into inventory. Someone else's shotgun, they put it into inventory, and then the guy to retrieve his own shotgun from Cabela's inventory has to have a new background check done, and did not pass his background check to get his gun back.
Oh no.
Is that the wildest thing you've ever heard?
That would be devastating.
He said, talk about a bad day.
Dude.
I mean, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've told you this. I can't even buy a gun the same day. I get flagged every time. I've never been denied, but I've never got a gun a shotgun in less than a week. I did get a pistol overnight. Like it was a 20-hour hold. That was the fastest I got a gun was a pistol. But a shotgun that holds 2 shells every time it's like 3 days.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
wow.
Awful experience every time.
That's, I mean, for obvious reason, but I mean, this wasn't bad. It's like a half hour probably.
They're trying to give the birds a chance. Well,
I mean, they gotta let them rest. Let them rest for a little bit.
Yeah.
You're gonna go out there the same day.
They're getting tired of flying away from me missing is what's happening.
Jeremy's going out with his 2 shots and he's gonna tear it up. Oh, good times, man. What else have you been up to? Dogs, trialing, like what's this summer hold for you? Are you just working with Banks or what else going on?
Yeah, I'm trying to put my focus into Banks. I've been helping run my buddy's dogs a little bit. If I'm busy, then I don't know what that makes him. He's twice as busy. So I've been taking his dogs out as much as possible. He's got a nice crew with some setters and possibly buying a dog. We're still on the fence about it.
Wait, possibly? I thought that was a done deal.
Yes, kind of.
Yeah. We'll talk later.
I was just having some second thoughts. It's a great dog. It's a 6 years old, and I don't know about buying a 6-year-old dog. And
it's 6. I didn't know that.
Yep, same age as. Well, I think it's the same age as Penny. No, Penny turned 6 in July. This dog's already 6. And
okay, that makes sense.
So we got some thinking to do. I'll probably end up with it. Every time I tell someone on a podcast I get a dog, I end up with a dog. You're bad luck.
I mean, more dogs are always better. So I mean, you can't go wrong. But I see what you're saying. 6-year-old dog is I
heard you might be having another dog on a podcast. I think. on the flush.
Yes, that's true. That is true. I am picking up another puppy here.
Nice.
So
Gonna be old enough.
We're driving.
Oh, what's that?
What's that?
I was gonna say, gonna be old enough to make the trip out here, or what?
I'll bring him. Yeah, I'll bring him for sure. Again, he'll just be a pup, so we don't. Yeah, just exposure to truck rides and just real short puppy walks. So
nice.
So yeah, I'll bring him up. You'll get to meet him this year, but yeah. So I think I don't know the exact date we'll pick him up yet, but it'll be I think early August. I think he'll be about 8 weeks. So
yeah, he'll be real young.
He's got a really cool. I think I was telling you earlier. A cool pedigree. So he's got so Jeff Hoskins, he owns the mom, Eve.
Yep.
And she's already a field champion. I've gotten to see her since she was a pup. I think she might be, don't quote me on this, she might be 4 or 5 right now. Might be 4. Yeah, I think she's a little younger. She might be 3 or 4, honestly. So she's been great. Already has a field champion on her. And then the stud dog is, I don't think the technical term is dual champion, but he's won a field champion in AKC. And he also has a championship on him in NASCAR.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And it's a cool thing. I think he might be one of the only Britneys to have done that. And so I've talked to actually a bunch of people so he runs in mostly the Utah region, or did. He's a little bit older now. And everyone I talk to just raves about this dog. His name is call name is Kid. I think Jay Lee's "I'll Make You Famous" is his name.
Yeah, I did some research on him, and he had a lot of first place points.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited. We weren't looking for a dog, and but I knew this breeding came up, and Jeff had some puppies, and I was like, you know what, I'm again knowing those 2 dogs, I'm like, you know what, as long as I had the wife's blessing, which I did, well, it's gonna work out.
I told you, one more kid means one more dog to even out the ratio.
You did tell me this.
Yeah, and you said no dog. And here we are.
I don't think people understand the wisdom that you have shared with me over the last we've known each other 2 years.
Yeah,
maybe? Yeah. You have some wisdom, man. It's I mean, it's not everything you say is great. But
most not, but every now and then.
Most things you say are pretty darn accurate. So.
Yeah. That's funny.
Well, cool, man. That's really all I kind of wanted to catch up on. What else exciting's happening in your life, I guess? I mean, besides the move, dogs, training?
Oh, geez. I'm just trying to get through till fall. I'm itching, man.
What are you looking forward to most?
Well,
I mean, we're in early July right now. What are you looking forward to most in the fall?
Usually my highlight is my dad coming out here. This year we're going to go try to chase sage grouse together. So I'm really excited to hopefully. It was hard to talk him into coming in September because, like all old men, they just love their roosters, you know? They're like, oh, my childhood. I want to shoot.
It's an old man thing, I guess.
Yeah, and I told him, I was like, you come out here 1 September, and I promise you won't ever think about those roosters again, especially because I just got him a nice setter. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, was this last year?
Yep, last November I got him, the dog. And he's been doing some whoa post and learning how to train a dog. And I talk to him over the phone, trying to help him best I can. So I'm trying to find somebody in Michigan that can go, kind of help him out and mentor an old man. But not as easy as you think.
I bet. Real quick, talk about did you find him a starter dog or a puppy?
I found him a 1-year-old dog out of Montana from Kevin Jackson, Big Sky Shags. Okay. Nice. Yeah, she's a nicely bred dog.
That's awesome, man. Did he kind of was a setter kind of the dog that he knew he wanted? Or?
Well, I tried to talk him into a Brittany, but he said no. My dad had setters, so I want a setter. And I said I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
But
there's something about what we start. What we start with.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's something about like whatever our first exposure is. I'm noticing a lot of correlations.
Well, luckily I started with a lab, so I moved on. Although before Penny, I actually almost bought a lab because my buddy had a litter, and the only nice thing my ex ever did for me was tell me, "No, I don't want an ugly lab."
Oh my gosh!
And that's how I ended up with a Brittany. So. She's like, Brittany's are the cutest ones, and they're small. I want that dog. That's how
I mean, can't argue.
No, they're great. Compact.
Absolutely.
Like your new dog box, you'll be able to fit 8 Brittany's in that thing if you wanted.
Seriously, man, I could for sure double them up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be 34 inches deep each compartment, and so they're gonna have plenty of room, dude. I'm so excited about that.
Oh, I mean, I'm worried you're gonna come out here. I'm gonna see it, and then I'm gonna have one too. But there could be worse problems.
That's true. I mean, there's always that like Upland gear envy. I mean, you know, you make a decision on something, and then the next day you're like, ooh, should I?
Yeah, those seem really, really cool. The solar panel is intriguing.
Yeah,
it'd be cool to charge your stuff on the go, your collars and that stuff especially.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, you're driving from point A to point B, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna charge up my collar.
Oh yeah, a couple hour drive, and you're good.
Run a fan.
That's the other thing. Fans would be cool.
Yeah, especially. Excuse me, I got this damn.
Especially right now when you're out training and it's 80-some degrees.
100%. 100%. Well, dude, I'm going to keep this short. I'm going to wrap it up. Again, you and I will talk more about if we're going to do this either next week or the week after, and we'll do another check-in and another tailgate talk with Jeremy.
And make sure you let Will know if you absolutely hated it, because I won't complain to not have to do it again. As much fun as it is to see you.
You love this. You absolutely love it. Hey, the stash is looking good, man.
Hey, thanks.
It's coming in nice.
It needs a little bit of a trim. Eating can be a pain, but I'm doing what I can.
I mean, what's eating? Taco Bell, you don't really need to chew it. You just
Taco Bell's the worst.
Open your mouth.
It gets everywhere.
No, come on.
No, I love Taco
Get
Bell.
out of
it's
here.
just the messiest beard or mustache food.
All right. The other thing we need to do for this little mini series, whatever we're calling this, listeners, if you're listening out there, if you have topics, I'm just going to throw it out there. If you have topics or something that you would like Jeremy and I to unpack, discuss, again, we're going to keep these episodes shorter, about 15, 20 minutes long. But if there's anything out there, you're like, hey, I'd love to hear you guys talk about, I don't know, packing for a hunt, or a certain type of hunt, or dogs, or gear, whatever it might be. Shoot me a message on Instagram, and then Jeremy and I will kind of, unpack it a little bit and see if that's interesting to anyone. So how's that sound?
Sounds good to me, man.
That was for you.
Well, I thought it was. I was hoping. Oh, that's funny. And speaking of packing for a trip, one last thing. And your reel the other day, and you said some people like to just throw it all in there and go, but it's not your thing. You didn't say my name, but I know my face flashed in your mind when you said that. Without a doubt, you thought of my hunting rig.
I can't lie. Yes, Jeremy. I cannot lie.
I'm trying to get better.
Yeah. Did you ever get a deck system?
No, I ended up buying a new dog box that has a drawer. So hopefully that helps. It's a 3-hole. A pretty good sized 3-hole.
Can I tell you the amount of anxiety I felt on that first
you let
day
me know.
last year? I did?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I just felt like I was going to lose something. I felt like I was going to lose my shotgun in the back.
Well, at the time I was living a place, didn't have a bunch of storage. So if it was hunting or dog related, I don't want to go digging for it. So it all lived in my truck, whereas now I don't have half of what I normally had in my truck. But
there were multiple times you were in your back seat looking for something and you found something else and you're like, oh, that's cool. I didn't know where that was.
Yeah, that happens in my life quite a bit, surprisingly. Or maybe not surprisingly.
Well, all right, brother. Well, thank you again for doing this. We'll be talking soon, I'm sure. Cool. And next Tailgate Talk with Jeremy coming up here in a couple weeks.
All right. Look forward to it. Later.
All right, and that's a wrap of episode 1 of Tailgate Talk with Jeremy. Hey, if you guys enjoyed this format, enjoyed this little bonus episode, we're going to be doing these every week or maybe every other week. So if you have a topic that you'd like Jeremy and I to unpack or discuss, shoot me a message on Instagram, and we will dive in and tackle it head on the next Tailgate Talk with Jeremy. So Jeremy, thank you so much for jumping on here. Thanks for letting me pick on you just a little bit. Hey guys, just a reminder, on the 50th episode launch, which is coming up here in a couple days of the Upland Rookie podcast, I have a special announcement to make regarding some giveaways I'm going to be dropping here over the next 3 months. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. It does involve Patreon. So you're going to want to head over to patreon.com/the Upland Rookie podcast. Get signed up over there. And these are some really, really awesome giveaways that I'm really excited about. And I think you guys are going to want to be a part of some of these sweet giveaways coming up here over July, August, and September. So just a little teaser for that. If you have not already left a rating and review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, I'd really, really appreciate head over there, take a minute or two, write a review, leave a star rating, and it's really going to help the show get out there to more hunters just like you. Until next time, guys, take care and have a great week.